he did it again. Boom, boom. Good evening, people. Come on in. Shout out to my sponsor. Hold on. Trying to get my dribble right. Mendici. Boom, boom. Make sure you follow him on the gram. I'm gonna have the link down in the description. They sent me a bag of fly shit. A couple different designs and shit. Shout out to you, homie. Keep at my end of the bar again. That's my sponsor for this evening. And damn. Make sure you go check them out. Appreciate you, my nigga, coming to the dribble. Mendici. If you go to my Instagram page at I am Gully TV, you see I wore his shit this past weekend. He got a lot of fly little joints. Luxury, great fabric. Anyway, let's get to it. Y'all share this live stream. We're gonna talk about this. I know I'm a day late. I did it on purpose. I wanted to see what else was said about it. But MystikaL is facing a third allegation of rape and battery. Let's talk about it. Where does he go from here besides prison? He said, you could tell it's great fabric just by the shirt you're wearing. Thank you. Do you think MystikaL was good? Yeah, I thought MystikaL was good. I thought MystikaL had hits, smash hits, viral music. Hell yeah, MystikaL made Danger and Shake It Fast and shit. Them is bangers. But obviously he got some type of problem. Nigga better blame it on that fucking the Middle East. I believe he was a part of the Desert Storm shit. That's I don't know what to say. This is the third time. When the shit keep happening over and over and over, I get to saying, man, this ain't no accident. Motherfuckers ain't trapping you. This is your lifestyle. This is what you do. North Carolina building. He said he was a great rapper. MystikaL was facing a third allegation of rape and battery. Police from the Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office arrested the rapper, whose real name is Michael Tyler, in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, before midnight Saturday after officers responded to a hospital in reference to a sexual assault. She had to go to the hospital. Damn. Sheriff Bobby Webry said in a press release Monday, detectives interviewed the victim, who sustained minor injuries during the attack. Tyler has been charged with 3 felonies and 2 misdemeanors relating to the alleged incident, including first-degree rape, domestic battery, strangulation, simple robbery, arrest records viewed by USA Today showed. The investigation is ongoing. USA has reached out to MystikaL's reps for comment, and they declined. This shit going back to the early 2000s. I know he had a rape case in 2016. He said the pitfalls of shame for MystikaL. This is a Darren Sharper situation. MystikaL has a problem. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, man, so y'all can get in tune with my sponsor, Mendici Clothing. They hit the dribble off. I appreciate you coming to me, man, to reference your garment. I appreciate it. She said, I was with him on my birthday. I honestly believe it. Harlem Shakur says, I was with him on my birthday. I honestly believe it. He's very, very aggressive. My man said, and allegedly MystikaL was a rat. I'm from New Orleans. Whoa, the streets talking. It's beyond the ratting thing, man. He's a sexual predator. What state did this happen? He was charged in Louisiana. He said, I hope Uncle Junebug didn't touch that boy when he was younger. MystikaL tripping. MystikaL is finished. I think that's it for him as far as being in a part of the rap community. Nobody's gonna want to work with him. No female's gonna want to be around him. Nobody's gonna want to align themselves with him. It's just bad for business. It's over. It's over. She said he said he looks off. They gonna have fun with him in a NOLA prison. That entry, I got that from Yahoo. He was charged over the weekend. First degree imprisonment, man. He got a problem. The Grammy Award winning nominee was arrested over the weekend after Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office responded to a nearby hospital's report of a sexual assault survivor. Damn. After investigators identify him as a suspect, MystikaL now faces charges of first-degree rape, simple robbery, domestic abuse, battery, strangulation, false imprisonment. He's bugging. He's bugging. 2003, he pled guilty to sexual battery. Like I said, this pattern goes back to the early 2000s. In 2003, he was charged with aggravated rape, which carried a possible sentence of life imprisonment. He instead pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of sexual battery and extortion. He was immediately sentenced to 5 years probation on the extortion charge. He said that wow, the comments, I don't know what to say. Them is definitely crime somebody would do on coke. His career is over. Y'all share this live stream and like the video. Seem like the notifications are going out at their leisure, but we gonna kick it for a minute. I got some things I want to talk to y'all about Mase. The Mase thing is starting to gain steam, and I want to. After a few days have passed, I want to know how y'all feel about taking that 5,000. Did Fabio Foreign do the right thing? He said first-degree rape. Yeah, he's finished. Bad business. Bad business. I can't say I feel sorry for him. Them type of niggas got to be removed from society. Straight up. I got a different look. I definitely would have took that. I watched Mase apologize to Killer. I thought the explanation was logical and made sense. He said Cam thought that he had money that he didn't have at the time. My man said still a no-go. I'm glad Mase is finally speaking them facts. Hell no, Fabio was a fool. Mase got Fabio $750,000 from Columbia Records. It was 15,000 split between 3 people. I thought that just getting 5 didn't sound right. Fabio had to take that 5 G's. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Last time I asked y'all about it, y'all said there's no chance in hell y'all would have took that 5,000. I told you he did the right thing. Shout out to my sponsor, DC. Appreciate you coming through, my nigga. Shit's fly. Had it over the weekend. Had it on over the weekend. Got lots of compliments. $750,000 plus he keep all his percentages. That was cool. I told y'all there was some more details to it that y'all didn't understand. Once in a lifetime situation. He owns his publishing. His man wanted it and convinced him to take it. Mase gave him a foot in the door. That's what I told y'all. That's what I told y'all. Mase looked out for Fabio because of what Puff did to him. Remember, he was in a group of 3 and their manager was a cop. The cop took off with the 15. CB, much respects to you. Like this video. It's almost 300 people here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1. MystikaL arrested again. It's a pattern. He's obviously a sexual predator. Him and R. Kelly, man, they burnt out, fizzled out. These niggas is famous and got money. I can't believe that he just can't get a bitch out of. He seemed like one of them niggas. He might not want the pussy unless he got to take it and shit. It's always some aggression involved. It needs to be said his homie got him that deal. Peace and respect to the chat. Colleen, what up? Dude is a straight speedball. I bet you if you look deeper than that, he got a long history. Like, before he became famous, he probably had funny issues with chicks and shit. I ain't got no favorite sneaker. My favorite basketball sneaker is the Air Raids. He said, hey, Mo, you always hit the topics I want to talk about. I try to keep it logical and something that everybody can relate to. I know that y'all wanted to talk about the Mase situation because I brought it up to y'all before. And y'all said y'all wouldn't take that 5,000. Damn. I know he did the right thing. He said, no standards like Sinful to P say will catch up to you every time. I seen security guards peeling women off of him. He's like that. There's no excuse. I know Master P deleted the contract. Y'all keep trying to throw Deshaun Watson in the same boat as Darren Sharper. I see more of Darren Sharper in this cat right here. I do. I see more of Darren Sharper and MystikaL. Deshaun Watson just seemed like a twisted freak. He don't really seem like a danger. Y'all think he dangerous? After what happened to his sister, you would think he'd treat women with respect. Walks like a duck, quacks like a duck. Y'all like this video. I appreciate y'all for coming through and share this live stream. Deshaun was not guilty of any crime. Definitely no comparison. Nah. Why didn't they mention Speedy from Above the Rim Point Guards documentary? I've been reading the comments about the documentary. I ain't changing my stance. Y'all talking about Booger was left out because he didn't make it to the NBA. It said New York Street. It says New York City Point Guards. Say it again. It said the title, New York City Point Guards. There's no excuse for leaving Booger out. He was too nice. Period. Caught my PA net waiting on my order. Them joints is fired. Thank you. Oh, you bought a whole bunch of them. I remember your name. Shit, I was packaging your knits up for an hour. Shit, you bought like 7. Shout out to you. You're loaded. Make a little rainbow for y'all right quick. Hit that website, www.therealdribble.com. Get you one. PA knit. Rest in peace to Bill Russell. I was watching a documentary. He went through hell trying to play basketball, man. I'm quite sure Bill Russell left this world not really like he probably had friends, white friends, but overall, I know he had a fucked up attitude about life. Basketball kind of like covered up the shit that he went through. I did learn a lot about him, though. Him and KC Jones, who ended up being the Celtics coach for years, played on the same team in college. Them niggas was like that. For real.
FaceTime video.
This is my baby. My son, he's 6. He got a phone. He calling me on FaceTime. Boom, boom. He gonna have to wait. I'm gonna hit him back. Dude was wild. Bill Russell went to high school in West Oakland. Yep. And when he got to San Francisco University, he was shocked at the level of racism because it was kind of close. FaceTime video. Boom, boom. What you said about Pastor Betha? I said that I liked it. I liked it, the interview that he did on millions dollars worth of game. I liked it what it was said. I thought that situation with Cameron, it was never like clearly addressed in that manner. The way he just said it, man, I didn't have that money. That was just a logical explanation. I think it probably made sense. People. One thing about the entertainment business, in order to make it, you have to look like you making it already. Even when you begin out the gate, you got to look like you winning. So, some people could consider that image monetary gain. He said, Mase kept it a will. Just finished watching the Point Guard documentary on Showtime. It was fire. He was married to a white woman, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. You heard about the pastor, one about affairs now. It's hard to, based on his behavior, it's hard to tell whether or not he trolling. You talking about homie from Brooklyn? It's hard to tell whether or not he trolling. He just doing so much shit that's just bad for his situation. He obviously wants to be a celebrity beyond delivering the word. Like, he wants to be the nigga might as well just rap. He might as well just rap. I wouldn't surprise if he's a former rapper. For real. Sometimes relationships are more valuable than money. Fabio did the right thing. He said, keep it a Wilt the first time I heard that one. Yeah, I seen him with THRU at the golf course. She said, did Mase ever address the baby main situation? Never. Ain't gonna happen. I didn't know Mase grew up that poor. Cam used to look out. I think Cameron commented on my page one day that I posted a team picture when they was in high school. And he said, all I know in the comments, he was like, all I know is I got 2 feet and I got 2 pair of sneakers in this picture. Some old shit like that. I spoke to Skibo recently. Fredro shouted him out on Vlad TV. Yeah, I seen that. He obviously is very popular. Before this situation happened with the robbery, he's obviously was already well known. Fredro respect this gangster. We not getting a Point Guard documentary in the UK for a while. Gene Deal was saying all of the bad boy artists was broke and underpaid. To that, I say this. If you entered the music business and you got a chance to be next to Sean Combs and you didn't boogie, it's something that you did wrong. It's something that you didn't do right. If in my situation, and I don't even rap, I see nothing but flourishing after getting in it. Just being in the room and it just being afforded the opportunity to, I just see myself getting off, man. I don't know how G-Dep killing somebody that has nothing to do with Diddy. I don't know. Black Rob was getting high. That had nothing to do with Diddy. It's just Sean went to jail. Puff didn't tell him to fire them shots. decisions. I never heard a first-degree rape sound serious. This is a charge that MystikaL seems to get on the regular. Those cats didn't network and use that opportunity. I don't think they did. I don't think the guys from State Property did either and shit. I don't. I don't know what type of contractual obligations these guys was under. I don't know whether or not they could go and shake loose and make some moves on their own. I don't know. But Craig Mack going to that cult had nothing to do with Diddy either. Chicago in the building. My man said G-Dep was getting high. If the pastor not old and don't dress like Steve Harvey, I don't trust him. Y'all share this live stream. It's almost 500 people here and like the video. Y'all some lazy niggas. Shout out to my sponsor, Mendici. Step back. Let y'all see. Follow me on Instagram, man. Going over there and check out their website. I'm going to have their information in the bio. So, Mase paid $10,000 for the footage of him beating Mase. I think 112 had the best chance to get paid on Bad Boy. I find it hard to believe that these people be signed to this nigga and they don't be having no opportunities to make no money. I don't understand it. I think people's problem is that they be expecting to live like Diddy out the gate and shit. That nigga been grinding. That nigga built that shit from nothing. Imagine all the aspiring artists that sent their demo tapes to record labels and got their songs and styles stolen. I'm going to continue to throw my hands up. Every time you say it, I'm going to continue to throw my hands up because this is a business that I dedicated my life to since 2004. And I never got to that point where I was defeated or felt that it wasn't working out and shit, period. Make the money double and utilize the exposure. MystikaL heavy on the Megan's Law. MystikaL is no more. We're not going to see him no more. We're not going to see him no more. He's no longer a part of hip-hop and entertainment. It's just over. It's over. He's a Darren Sharper situation. Very similar. Highly decorated and just a violent predator. I still can't get over the Black Rob situation. That shit was none of Puff's doing. Opportunities, but opportunities are different these days than they were back then. It's no coincidence almost everyone that was signed to Diddy didn't get the money I think they earned. Check this out, right? What about life after Diddy and shit? Like, should these people's careers and their success be 100% tied to their affiliation with one person? What about when it's not going good there and you got to go off on your own? I haven't seen Slim from 112 go off and make it on his own or probably even attempt, and he could sing. There's other people. I just didn't see nobody go off and try to make it on their own. I didn't. Do y'all recall anybody? The Locks left. They went and made it on their own. There you go, the Locks. How does a business go about getting a Gully TV sponsor? You mean how does your product land here? You mean how does your product land here on my body? Is that what you asking me? J. Cole, either you play the game or let the game play you, or be that broke motherfucker talking about I stayed true. My man said I would have put hands on Diddy. You don't know from the bad boy death row thing, you don't put your hands on Diddy, or you don't even try no shit like that. Sean became prime minister of Belize. I'm talking about musically. Help me out. Faith Evans. What did Faith do after Bad Boy? She married Stevie J. What did she do? Instead of looking at it like they got robbed, they should have been learning the game. Mase did it, now he has Fabio. What's the white boy name who was a beast at street ball? You're probably talking about the professor. I met him in person before. I shook his hand before. He wasn't no like flimsy looking nigga like he appeared to be on camera, on TV, always dancing and shit like that. That wasn't the person that I met. It wasn't. He said, you gotta admit, I'm still thinking, damn, nobody made noise after Bad Boy. The Locks, that's it. But they left again. Before the professor was white chocolate. You talking about Randy Gill was his name. I think he was from D.C. or Maryland. French Montana. I never really, it just seemed like it was, things was in place for French to win for whatever reason, and it happened really, really fast. It was 1 minute, he was on this side of the camera with me, doing DVDs and putting out coke waves, and he couldn't rap. And then the next thing you know, he French. Machine Gun Kelly and French came out on Bad Boy. We don't listen to Machine Gun Kelly. We don't. Anybody in here know a Machine Gun song? MGK did a Kid Rock and reinvented himself. So Machine Gun, he's a rock star now. He went to rock, right? Y'all know French couldn't rap, man. Them bullshit ass songs. Once he became the Coke Boys, then the music was good, but rapping. They said not one bar. Machine Gun Kelly. All I know is that he went at Eminem. My man just hit me up. He said, you got me buzzing like a doorbell. That's what happens when you send your garment to the dribble. Y'all go ahead and shop with him. My man, you should be in the comments, man. I didn't take the time to put the .com in the comments, but you should. Chinks was way better than French. Wild Boy, Rap Devil. Hold on. What is it that Machine Gun Kelly did, man? Let's go. Oh. Royce the 5'9" talked about him on my platform. Machine Gun went on and transitioned. He went on to what's the nigga the Whack 100 knocked out? Stitches. Machine Gun Kelly, he went on to transition to Stitches and shit. Max B made French hot. French got hits. I like some of it. I definitely liked that Coke Boy album, the first one. Yeah. Die Lash, you right. You right. Who let him in the first place? He said he went into Bubba Sparks lane. Diddy still eating off him. Y'all like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notification. MystikaL arrested again. He laughed at Stitches. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that he wasn't even doing music anymore. Stitches kind of like stepped away from this thing that we have. I don't know, stopped trying to be a part of black hip hop, but just went on and just did his type of hip hop. Stitches is still popping. I just looked at some. He still make videos, music, and everything. I just looked at his views the other day. It's a huge body of people to like that guy. That's funny, huh? That's all you got to do is convince somebody to like you. He said y'all playing with Bubba. Bubba was nice. Bubba was here today and going tomorrow, y'all. Ibrahim Shepard, that's what it is. How you feel about Diddy and how everybody he was around went to jail, dead in jail or church, or is it a coincidence? Mark Curry ain't in jail. Mark Curry didn't go to the church. Mark Curry live in Atlanta. He's a regular nigga. He's a businessman. He does construction and a bunch of other shit, and he still mingle with the music business. So Diddy didn't affect him. He stepped off and wrote a book. He didn't do anything to Mase. The niggas that was the people that fizzled out on Bad Boy, they probably came there with shortcomings. That's it. Loon home now. He's doing construction. She said, miss you on the gram. I remember you. You from Boston, I believe. I'm at I am Gully TV _ Follow. At I am Gully TV _ Loon did time. Loon was selling heroin. Or something to that effect. That didn't have nothing to do with Diddy. Most recording artists get robbed. People hold Puff responsible for all bad record contracts. I think that's the truth. The band definitely has shortcomings. The band wasn't no good, man. The girl Sarah was cute. She could sing. More so cute than could sing. Ness did his best since then. He's whoever he battle rap. I guess he tried to find a way. Dylon, he's a DJ now. I believe Dylon could have been some type of dance hall artist. Everybody else, what size shirt do you wear? I aspire to wear mediums. That means low body fat content. Kendio, what up? Mary J went to Suge and them after. Got lawyers watching lawyers so I won't go broke. We don't claim Dylon. Eating that spitting. Eating that's ghostwriting. I think Carl Thomas dropped the ball. I thought Carl Thomas had a good career. He just don't do music no more, I guess. I thought Carl Thomas could have went in any direction he wanted. His collaborations with rappers was all good money. You so hungry you don't hire the lawyer to read the fine lines, and Diddy knows that. Follow me on Instagram at I am Gully TV _ Go to my website, www.therealdribble.com. Mario Winans had a few as well. What about 112? What about him? Ness been lighting Instagram up with freestyles. Bab still got a battle rap league or something. Total left the game too quick. In my opinion, it's about whether or not you want to be a part of this shit. Those who want to be a part of it is still here. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't let nobody break you out of exercising your creativity or your gifts. That don't make no sense. Styles P said Puffy is the king of slave contracts. When Pillmatic drop, I'm gonna go with like the second week of September. Everybody been sending in their verses. Everything's coming out lovely. I'm gonna deliver y'all a masterpiece. It's gonna be in vinyl like this here. So get ready. Sean made a nice comeback. I didn't agree with Sean's rap career after prison. Jeezy started from Bad Boy South and went to Def Jam. New York doesn't claim Buffalo. That was irrelevant. I don't even know why I read that. I'm going to go back through the details of the situation with MystikaL. We ain't going to see him no more. Damn, this nigga really got a problem. New Orleans-born rapper MystikaL to be held without bail until trial. No bail situation. I told y'all we wasn't going to see him no more. No bail. New Orleans-based rapper accused of beating, raping, and robbing a woman during a financial dispute. This nigga keep doing the same shit. The rapper, whose given name is Michael Lawrence Tyler, is accused of attacking a woman in an erratic and violent encounter Saturday night in Prairieville, during which he took her car keys and held the woman against her will, and at one point prayed with her to remove her bad spirits. Sound like he got some drugs. That sound like a drug-induced situation. He ain't bouncing back from this one. Nah. He's a predator. He don't need to be out here. He a Darren Sharper situation. Whenever he's alone with a woman, some funny shit happen. He's a danger. He said that voodoo shit. My man said, why do dudes be taking peace? Some of that shit, that type of shit turns some niggas on. It's perverted, some sick shit. He said, wow, prayed with her. After he was arrested, the deputies added 5 drug counts to his charges. Following a 1-hour hearing Tuesday, District Judge Stephen THRU found that the seriousness of the case, the weight of the evidence against Tyler, his past criminal history, and the victim's stated fears that she might be attacked again if he were released, met the clear and convincing evidence standard to hold him without bail. Tyler's defense attorney, Roy Mon Jr., asked for bail of $250,000 and objected to the judge's ruling afterwards, but later said it's unlikely his client will appeal based on THRU's detailed analysis. Michael Tyler is a lifetime registered sex offender after his 2003 conviction for sexual assault and extortion. He has had several other arrests since the mid-1990s for marijuana possession, misdemeanor domestic violence, first-degree rape, but none has led to a conviction. In Louisiana, defendants generally have a right to bail. It is designed to ensure that people who are accused of a crime but remain innocent until proven guilty show up for court proceedings leading up to a trial. But in serious violent cases, judges can hold pretrial suspects without bail, often on the basis that those persons are a flight risk to the community or continuing a threat to the victim or the community. In arguments, prosecutors noted that based on their analysis, Tyler had a high chance of committing another similar crime. Mon has sought unsuccessfully to point out that besides the sole plea in 2003, Tyler has never been convicted of another crime, hasn't missed any court proceedings of those cases, and as a celebrity would have a hard time evading authorities were he to flee. Mon also pointed out that the sheriff's detective acknowledged in testimony Tuesday that Tyler's accuser had been in a long-standing relationship with him at least since the late 1990s, and he had never been before accused of attacking her. This one might be some funny shit. He been fucking with this broad since the 90s. What y'all think now? Hold on. The victim he been involved with since the 1990s. We gotta reprocess this. Hold on. Come back. We threw the key away already. Hold on. DJ Fader said that changes everything. He getting off. The plot thickens. That changes everything. He still took it. That sound like a chick knowing his history. And knowing where to get his ass locked up right now. If she say that, I don't know. He didn't do it. Might be bogus. Sound like some bullshit now. She trying to come up. Something just ain't right. A woman scorned. She knew how to get rid of him for life. That law crazy in New Orleans. I don't know, y'all. He got pretrial detention, so he can't make bail. He's protected from her. She's protected from him, but he says she had bruises. If they been fucking around since the 1990s, you can't believe nothing she said. Not then, not in the heat of the moment. Ask her in a few days. Shit might not even make it to court. That shit might not even make it to trial. Few months, she get the missing, whatever. They been fucking around since the 90s. Some people are life partners. They ain't gonna never fuck with nobody else. Some people been fucking with the same person for the last 30 years since high school and ain't gonna never get into nobody else. And that's just what it is. Brittany got 10 in Russia. Say it ain't so. What you talking about, 10 months? I would have been done with the chick after that. She sent him to jail when he was in his prime. They indicted him and they said he don't have bail. She said she was afraid of him. If there's DNA, he's with R. Kelly for real. He said Darren Sharper is more like Bill Cosby. Bill ain't never did no radical shit like, no. I think Darren Sharper, even though he was doing roofies and shit, he was a little bit more hands-on. I'm one of those people. I'm 52. I met my wife at 16 in 1986. $10 for... Stop. I need y'all to clarify this. She got 10 what? I looked on the Kangaroo website, Gully, and I couldn't find the ones you have. Mine was a special edition joint with some hemp, kangaroo hemp. Some of them they made out of weed or some shit. I don't know. She ain't gonna do the whole 10. They gave her time to do. They gave her time to do. She could have been sentenced. She's not sentenced. I ain't think so. Anyway, y'all like this video. It's almost 700 people here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I read to y'all MystikaL situation. I don't know if he's all the way guilty now. If I just don't know. I don't know. False imprisonment. He got a false imprisonment case with a chick he been fucking with since the 1990s. What do that sound like? A nigga telling this girl, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. Oh, man. He guilty enough. If they've been messing around since the 1990s, that means she was involved with him throughout his cases, throughout his sexual cases and shit. You can't believe this, broad. You can't. He said, I thought he just snapped and did some random. Nah, this nigga done told his broad, you ain't going, bitch, you ain't going nowhere. I'm glad we got a little bit of understanding on the situation with Mace and Fabio Foreign. Same with the MystikaL situation. I'm glad I gave it a few days before. I mean, I'm glad I gave it a little time before I got on here with y'all, because I wouldn't have been able to share with y'all that he was involved with the chick before. He said, you can't believe her. The story sounds shaky. That's why I don't fuck with chicks that been abused. He pissed her off and she knew how to get him. Exactly. She'll flip the script in a couple days and catch community service for falsifying reports. That's why he prayed with her. Motherfucker don't rape a bitch and stay there and pray with her. They a family. He must have got caught cheating. Got to stay out them domestics. Tyler rose to fame in the 1990s and is best known for his 2000 hit single, Shake It Fast. I was in college then. Tyler no longer has a contract with a major record label. He continued to perform and said he has a weekly schedule of tour dates for the next several months. So we need to contact the promoters and let him know that he won't be able to make it. Damn, she fucked up his money. Under questioning from prosecutor Keith Dupaty, Keith explained that the woman had gone to Tyler's home around 8 p.m. Saturday to talk about his past financial commitments to her. Started out about money, about his past financial commitments to her, and that the conversation seemed to go fine until he went to the bathroom and his demeanor changed markedly. Nigga went to the bathroom and came out a different person. Oh my God. He came out a different person. Keith said Tyler began accusing the woman of stealing cash and repeatedly beat, choked, and pulled out her hair, but also apologized for his actions. He prayed with her and threw rubbing alcohol on her to cleanse her bad spirits before he raped her. This one of them niggas that smoke rocks and get to going crazy and shit. He said he went to that booger sugar and lost it. She went to his crib. She said he went to the bathroom and came out a different person. Damn. Keith said mom went back and forth on whether or not the woman had objected to the rape. Keith maintained that the woman said she was initially too afraid to object because of Tyler's previous threats to harm her. A later examination found wounds consistent with rape. The woman told detectives that she later found a white crystalline substance in his home that might have been drugs. Deputies searched of his home later turned up drugs, but Keith acknowledged that the deputies had no blood or evidence suggesting Tyler had recently used narcotics. Sound like he on that dog food. One of those that can't put the pipe down. Mystical Ruffin. He said he's smoking that pipe, PCP. Went to the bathroom, took that bump, came out a gorilla. All right. Y'all got it? It's clear now. MystikaL's getting high. Apparently, they found drugs. MystikaL's getting high on a crystalline white substance. Y'all know what that is. And he one of them niggas, he used it and shit and started accusing motherfuckers of stealing and shit like that. Somebody else did that. I think Rick James did some similar shit. Got geeked and started accusing the motherfuckers of stealing and got to burning bitches with lighters and shit. He said he's a fiend. Came out the bathroom yelling, "The man right here." Y'all, wow. I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I just wanted to clarify everything on what's going on with MystikaL. I don't know. A minute ago, I felt that we wouldn't see him again, but he been involved with this chick since the 1990s, and she came over there to discuss money, and damn. Not Sour Diesel. Richard Pryor done that. I knew it. 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 Anyway, y'all subscribe to the channel. I'm about to get up out of here. Follow me on Twitter at Gully TV 1. Make sure I hold up my Mendici. I appreciate you, man. As soon as it, opportunity presents itself. PA Mid, I got a purple one to go with this shit too. Straight up. So y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications, and I'm gonna catch up with y'all again real soon. Follow me on Instagram at I am Gully TV _. Let me y'all another look at my sponsor. And I'm gonna holla at y'all. Peace.